Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick update on how the grow-on's getting on. I've not done a video for a few weeks. Been having a few issues with it really. Thought I'd better share it with everybody. The main one being condensation. When the temperature is warm, didn't, sort of 8-10 degrees, I didn't really have a problem with it at all. But as soon as it started getting cold, I was getting a lot of condensation on the window. And it's making the window ledge sort of really damp and starting to go a bit mouldy, so I had to drop the temperature in the grow-on. I did have it up to 21 for a while, but it's back down to 16. It's not really costing very much to heat it. The thing that's really costing the most is I've got a little, sorry, excuse the mess in here at the moment. Got an electric radiator going, and I'm having to have that on quite a bit just to stop it from getting too damp in here. But yeah, onto the fish. Well, I've had a bit of a disaster recently. You can see they're in there hiding. Not long after I did the last video, the Kajaku that I had sort of swelled up and had dropsy. I did a scrape on it and found some Costia. I did scrape that fish and several others when I put them in, and there wasn't anything on any of them when I put them in. So I'm not really sure where that came from. Yeah, unfortunately that fish didn't make it. And then I treated the pond with FMG, and literally the day after I put the treatment in, the baby chag that I had, that swelled up and again had, sort of dropsy, and within a couple of days it was gone. During all that time I did scrape that fish a couple of times. I never found anything on it. I think it just reacted really badly to the treatment. But all of the other fish are alright. They're all hiding down the bottom. Since the chag's gone, they're nowhere near as confident as they were. They don't come up to the surface for food at all anymore. They'll eat it off the surface, but only when I leave the room. So yeah, it's not quite as interesting anymore, but they are growing. The fry have put on a bit of size. They're probably 8 inches now, I'd say, most of them. It's just a shame that I lost the chag, which was my favourite fish, and it was quite a lot bigger than the others. It had really grown well. But yeah, anyway, after I got the Costia sorted, I did get a new fish. I don't know if you can even see it in there. It's a Shiro. You can't even see it. I'll put up a little clip of it in the bowl when I put it in. It's just hiding down the back there. Yeah, it's a really nice fish from Cuttlebrook, and I think I'm doing a good job of ruining it. I think the colour food that I'm feeding the fish is made the white go a little bit yellow. But yeah, it's okay down there. I'm hoping when I get it out in the main pond, which I'm going to do as soon as I can get the temperatures sort of somewhere near, that yeah, the skin quality will come back. But yeah, also since then I've now got a problem with flukes. Again, I scraped all the fish when they went in, and the new one as well, and I didn't find anything on them when they came in. So again, I don't know where it's come from, because it's in my garage. It's not like anything can get in. But I've treated it several times with Kasuri Fluke M, and it's not touched them at all. If anything, I've got more flukes now than I did at the start. So I've just had a delivery. I've got some Learnex Pro, which is really expensive. So I'm going to treat them with that today. I mean, the good thing is there's plenty in there. There'll be enough to treat the main pond in the spring, when undoubtedly I'll have flukes again in there as well. Oh, there you go, you can see the Shiro now. But yeah, that's a really nice fish. Really looking forward to seeing how that gets on. But yeah, that's kind of it with the grow-on really. I've not been able to feed as much as I was expecting to. Sort of feeding them about 35 grams a day at the moment, which is not a lot really, but any more than that and I get the nitrite creeping up. You know, it's not much more a day than I was feeding them when I had them in a fish tank, but I think the difference is the amount of water changes that I was doing. In the fish tank I was doing 20% a day most of the time, and then in here I'm doing 20% a week. It's a real faff to do a water change in here because I have to run a hose pipe all the way through the house. And yeah, I think, to be honest, once the temperatures pick up outside, I'm going to take the grow on down and bring all the fish out. Or I might leave it set up just for emergencies or anything like that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to concentrate on the main pond. But yeah, that's sort of it for today really. Keep your eyes peeled though. In the next week or so I'm starting the rebuild on my main pond. I'll try and do a few more videos on that, hopefully sort of go through all the steps. Yeah, so have a look out for that. I'm starting that hopefully on Monday because the temperatures are due to warm up a little bit. Yeah, fish are sort of really skittish in here at the moment. It's really annoying. I used to be so confident when I had that little chag. They're all up, you know, they'd hand feed most of the fry, but since that chag's gone, they just hide every time I come in. See a few of the patterns on the fry now. There's a couple of quite nice ones. Yeah, this one just here is quite a nice fish, and one of the really small ones is quite nice as well. But yeah, just 8 of them left now, and the 3 larger fish in there. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Keep a look out on my channel because I'll have some videos on rebuilding my main pond in the next couple of weeks. I'll speak to you then.